Should cheating be a deal breaker in marriage? Should cheating be a deal breaker? Okay, for those of us that are not used to the terms of the Gen Zs, like the terms that they use, deal breaker, I will break down this question. It simply means, should cheating be a reason a woman ends her marriage? I must say that this is a very difficult question. It's a very, very difficult question because there are things that you cannot exactly answer for people. You can only just guide them through. So I'll be guiding you through with what I want to see. I won't leave you with a yes, and I will not leave you with a no. So for those of you who are here because they want to hold on to what Miss M has to say, you may be disappointed, but listen. Should cheating be a reason I move out of my husband's house? Okay. I've met a couple of women who complain about this phase of their marriages where their men were cheating on them and they didn't even know what to do. Back then, they didn't know what to do. They didn't know who to talk to. They were hurting, and it wasn't like now that everybody can, you can talk to counselors, you can talk to your pastors, you can talk to, you can just shout talk, vent here on social media. It wasn't like that like a couple of years ago. And I know of a couple of them who stayed in that marriage. And today, a lot of them are happy they didn't move out. They are glad that they gave their marriage another chance. They are glad that, they forgave and moved on. They are glad that, they didn't, just allow the relationship sink. Now, for today's ladies, I hear things like, if he cheats on me, I'll cheat on him. That's a no-no from me to you. It is completely wrong for you to cheat on your husband because he's cheating on you. You can never use bad character to correct bad character. It is either that thing is in you and you have been longing to want to do it. You are a woman, for God's sake. The glory upon a woman is different from that of a man. Should that mean that a man should cheat? No, that's not what I'm saying. There's no reason why your partner should cheat on you. Cheating is the highest form of, is it abuse or is the highest form of disrespect? Let me put it that way. So I'm not saying your man has a right to cheat on you. I'm only saying that cheating on him back is a no-no. You shouldn't, it's not a do me, I do you kind of situation. Instead, I need you to sit back, look at the situation. I hate to always want to talk about the one out of the 99. Who is your husband to you? Does he love you? Does he value you? Does he cherish you? Does he want to be in that marriage? Does he want you in that marriage? There's a couple of questions to be answered. And then cheating is in different levels. So that's why I said I won't leave you with a yes and I won't leave you with a no. There's a kind of cheating that it's a lifestyle, So every day he cheats. Sometimes he doesn't come back. A month, 2 months, 3 years. He's not back. He's just with someone else. That's a different level. There's one that's, the man probably one day something just happens and he cheats. And maybe he even comes back home to say he's sorry and all of that. It's for you to sit back, think. Don't just move. You know what I will wrap this up with? If you have a child who is the child is rebellious in nature, and you did everything to raise that child up correctly. You did everything in your power, to raise the best version of that child. But the child has just decided that, I want to be rebellious. Would you give up on that child? Would you walk away from that child? I know You will come and say, oh, but that's a child and this an adult. Yes. So that's why I said there are women, a lot of women you see today who are in their marriages, who have married. A lot of them have gone through this phase. In some marriages, it's a phase. This is a phase where your husband will go and do one or two things. That's why I said there are a lot of questions to be answered. So whenever someone calls you to say is marriage, is cheating a deal breaker, I think you should pause. You should think through before responding. But my advice to young ladies, to women is this. Your marriage is to be cherished. You should hold your marriage in high esteem. You should value your marriage. I don't know. Since morning, I've been attending to my DM. Someone said you sound as if marriage is an achievement to you. I don't think I've shifted ground on this aspect for a long time. I've maintained what I've said, that yes, it is an achievement. And this space is for those who hold marriage as an achievement. If it's not an achievement for you, it is fine. We're not saying it should be the same for everyone, but for me, it's a huge achievement. I know what my life is today because I have worked on my marriage. I've made my marriage to work. I'm mentally stable, physically balanced. Even in my finances, I'm doing better. So why won't I hold marriage in high esteem? And let me tell you, when you are in a marriage that works, you are happier as a woman. You know, someone said, who told you that single girls are not also happy? I'm not going to measure that. I will only tell you that I was once a single girl. I dated my husband 5 years before we got married. And we are married now for 20 years. So when I'm telling you about something about singlehood, and I didn't marry early. I didn't marry late, but I didn't marry early. So if you want to know where is this woman talking from, what kind of experience does she think she has, aside mine, my parents are still married. They're still alive. I learned a lot from my mom. I learned a lot from my dad. Marriage is about patience, perseverance. There's a lot. Because you see, when this painful phase passes, when it passes, and what about the man comes and is repentant and is so sorry, this is what he has done, would you? So like I said, I won't tell you a yes, I won't tell you a no. I will only tell you, let wisdom lead, let love lead. And I hope this helps someone.